When you fight against your urges and you wake up even when you're not feeling well, I swear God blesses you, because I was not feeling like doing nothing this morning, and then I woke up to a package. You're gonna learn how to stay motivated today. Just give me 1 minute.
So do you want me to? Want me to? So do you want me to? Want me to?
I guess the real question is, are you passionate about whatever you're doing? We wake up every single day by God's grace. We wake up, we have the same opportunities as everybody else. We get to feel the sunlight on our skin. We get to do whatever we want. We have choices. We get to do whatever we want every day. And how is it that I wake up 90% sure that I have a virus? I'm not gonna say which one it is. Been coughing all week long and was able to create content. I was able to wake up 5 o'clock this morning, put on my makeup, do a thing for a brand because I have a busy schedule for the rest of the day. How do I have the time to go to work, post on social media, do things I need to do for YouTube, make tea, clean my house? And I think what it really comes down to is having passion. I could have easily went to sleep and called out and quit on life and been like, sorry, couldn't make the video, or not hold myself accountable to the promises that I made, especially when you're not doing what you like. So how do I stay motivated on YouTube? It's because I know this is what I'm supposed to do. My house is a hot mess. I will show you my house. It is literally a hot mess. I'll just give you a little tour. And with everything that I have going on, not even having the time to make my bed, I still got up, having a cough, having a fever, just not feeling like myself, being depressed, being sad, having a lot going on in my personal life, in the midst of quitting my job. I'm in my last 2 weeks of my job, and still I have no problem waking up and doing the things that I have to do, because I know with my heart that I'm doing what I'm meant and called to do. I wake up and I remind myself every day, I'm gonna change thousands, maybe millions of people's lives. That's my motivation. Just knowing that people need to hear from me, just like there are people who need to hear from you. I know this is not like my regular videos where I sit down and I give you list and list and list of things that you need to remember. You really need to figure out if this is what you really want and who you really want to be. Because I'm here with the fever, with the cough drop in my mouth, and I'm doing a video for you. Couldn't tell. I'm wearing a face full of makeup, but I was having cough attacks all night last night, and I still managed to get up and do the things I need to do. I was at my dad's house the other day, and this is my agenda, guys. I know a lot of people have moved on from the paper agendas. They use like whatever, but I sat down for like an hour and a half. And since this is a 2022 agenda, I didn't have any room for 2021, so I made my schedule for the week. You know why? Because I don't have any room or time for distractions. You hear that tea? Let's go, let's take a tea break. Now that we have our tea, you're probably wondering why I'm not wearing clothes. Because I don't usually wear clothes in my house. I'm not going to put on clothes if that's not what I normally do when I'm working. But now that we have my tea here, since I'm sick as a dog, let's talk about, are you doing what you are supposed to be doing? Are you doing what you think you're supposed to be doing? Are you doing what you want to do? Or are you doing what you think everyone else thinks you want to do? Like, have you sat down and said, hey, like, I don't like doing YouTube, or I don't like working my job, or I like the money I make, but I hate how I make my money. I'm a YouTuber because everybody else is a YouTuber. And if any of those things relate to you, you really need to start exploring other options. But you also have to remember, hey, do you like what you're doing and just hate the process? Because if that's the case, then maybe you just need to fall in love with the process. So let's talk about it. You know, when I was a young chap, I had no idea who I was. I still don't know who I am sometimes, you know, and especially back then, my whole life was ruled by everyone else in it. I didn't go to the college I really wanted to go to. It's not my fault, I didn't speak up. I kind of spoke up, but I didn't really speak up about it. I went to a college because I got a full scholarship. Not because I wanted to go there, because it was responsible. And I got a job because I thought I was responsible. The only thing I didn't do was I was traveling the world. I was traveling the world, not because it was the responsible thing to do, but because that's what I wanted to do. That helped me discover me. It helped me discover other cultures. It helped me discover how I like to travel, the type of people I like to be around when I travel. And I realized I like to be on airplanes by myself, preferably. I don't really like traveling with people. I like meeting people at destinations. You know, the more you do, the more you learn. And my question to you guys is, have you explored enough avenues? Because if you haven't explored and tried as many things as possible until you find something that you really love, then your job's not done. You're in this world because you have a purpose to fulfill. If you haven't fulfilled that purpose, you're gonna be stuck on this earth. But until you fulfill every purpose there is, your job is never done until you have left this earth. Did I explore? Did I meditate on who I am? Did I ever go out to eat by myself and find out if I like spaghetti and meatballs, or do I only order spaghetti and meatballs because my family tells me that the spaghetti and meatballs at that Italian restaurant is the best? Those are the questions I want to ask yourself. So when you say, like, how do you stay motivated to do YouTube? My question to you is, why are you doing YouTube? I wake up and I think about content. I wake up and I think about how I could be a better editor. I am not the best editor. I remember when I first started YouTube, I wanted to hire editors immediately. I was looking up pricing for editors, people who could do my videos for me, and it was too expensive for me at the time. Still is. Not at that time, it's expensive. I'm not willing to pay. And although I hate the process of editing, I love what my channel means way more than how much I don't like to edit. And if you're frustrated and exhausted and not excited to learn every day, then maybe this is not the avenue for you. What are you grateful for? Because would you be happy if this platform was taken away from you? And this isn't just about YouTube. This is just what relates to me. If what you have right now was taken away from you, how would you cope? Because right now, I'm super passionate about what I do, that if this platform was taken away from me, I do not know what I would do. This is my outlet. It allows me to be my most creative self. It allows me to just be who I am and help people, and it helps me do it the way I want to do it. So I'm so thankful for this platform. I mean, of course we'll all live. You know, not everything is forever. There's some things that come and go into your life. And you know, it's very important to have email lists and have your own place where people can go to and get the information they need from you. You know, they say that, but right now, we're talking about today. We're not talking about what if this happened and what if that happens. We're talking about right now. Don't think that you're gonna become a content creator or a YouTuber or influencer and you're not gonna have bad days. Like, you think that you're just gonna be super duper excited every day and have new ideas. Like, no, you're gonna get frustrated, but you always have to keep the end result in mind. What is the end result? Why did you get started in the first place? This lady freaked me out just now. It's just a woman on my screen. That was scary. And don't let money be the motivator. If you're doing YouTube or you're working a job for money and you're not happy, imagine having all the things, all the money in the world. Imagine having all the money in the world because you work at a job you hate. So 8 hours of the day you're doing this and you hate it so much and it makes you miserable and that you don't want to do anything for the rest of the day. Is the money worth it at that point? If you're too tired to spend the money that you make, is it worth it? Figure out who you are. Do some deep breathing. I've been dealing with this all week. Sorry, but this is my life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different than my normal videos. I just don't care to baby you today. I'm not your motivator, and nobody else can motivate you but you. I want you to do what you want to do, and I want to motivate you to do what you want to do. And if being a YouTuber, content creator, Instagram person, social media influencer is your thing, then that's what I'm doing. So we just relate. But if it's becoming a personal trainer and having your own personal training workbooks and making people skinny and doing that, then go and do it. I'm here for it. But don't ask me how to stay motivated. And if you're not motivated because you're getting rejected, and if that's the reason why you're not able to move forward because everyone keeps saying no to you, I would like to challenge you to get 70 rejections. And that means that you keep asking, you keep going, you keep asking, you keep going. Client, you go to client, you go to clients, you go to clients. They're gonna say no, 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 no. Eventually you're gonna get a yeah, but that doesn't count as a rejection, so you have to keep going. You have to get 70. Get 70. There's a book, I'll link it in the description box. It's called Go for No, and that's one of the pieces of advice there is, to just keep going for no's. And then at some point you'll get like 6, 7 yeses. The rejection rate is about 90%. So 1 out of 10 people are gonna say yes to you, most likely. And if not, maybe you need to work on your salesmanship, read a couple books, but that's only if you're really passionate. I'm only talking to the passionate people. I love you guys. See you later. I gotta go back to work.
So do you want me to? Want me to? So do you want me to?